Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another one. This one will be pretty straightforward. Once again, I'm starting my crypto investing journey, so I'm just kind of sharing the knowledge that I do have so you guys can catch up in a jiffy as well. This time I'm going to be comparing some of the more popular cryptocurrencies out there. First one will be the Gen 1, which is Bitcoin. Then we'll move on to Gen 2, which is Ethereum, and then also along with the second generation of cryptocurrencies came the meme coins, which is the Dogecoin, which we'll kind of talk about in a little bit. And since then, there have been more advances past the Ethereum, even though Ethereum is building and improving on itself to become one of those Generation 3 type cryptocurrencies. But we'll stick to the basics for this one, just the Generation 1, 2, and the meme coins as they've been coined recently. So first off, Bitcoin, as I kind of talked about in my last video, what is Bitcoin? It's a store of value, and it was created for, peer-to-peer transactions with, out that third-party intermediary like a bank. And once again, kind of like I talked about when we looked at the white paper on the last video, it was created by Satoshi Nakamoto, and he did a great job of creating this cryptocurrency using the blockchain technology. Now I'll take you over to CoinMarketCap, and this is a website that I actually go to quite a bit. It answers a lot of the good questions that you should be asking yourself, like what is the current circulating supply, how to get to the website, the white paper, and you can check out charts. And then there's a little description of what is Bitcoin or the coin you're looking at. And then they ask some really good questions here. So the founders, we kind of already talked about that. Satoshi Nakamoto, which could be an individual or a group of people. What makes it unique? It was, like I said, Generation 1 is the very first cryptocurrency to appear. And how much Bitcoin is in circulation? At maximum, there'll never be more than 21 million coins, which is great because as soon as the last coin is mined, that means that the value of each coin will only continue to increase. So it's not like other coins where there is no cap, where they can continue printing new coins, kind of like the US dollar. If the Fed decides that, hey, we need to solve a problem and put money into the economy, they can just print more money. Unlike that, Bitcoin will never exceed 21 million coins. How is the network secured? It's through this algorithm and proof of work, which we kind of talked a little bit about via the white paper on the last video, but it's very technical and we'll get too much into it. How is it stored? In crypto wallets. And there are some upgrades, which is making, Bitcoin closer to those Generation 2, or it's closer to 1.5. They use something called a Lightning network. And right now, a transaction on the Bitcoin network, it can actually take, 10 to 15 minutes if you want to send money from one person to another. But this Lightning network is an off-chain layer, which I'll talk a little bit more about in a different video. But it enables people to send money from point A to point B very quickly. And that's kind of what they're using in El Salvador right now, so that if you do purchase something at a store, the store owner doesn't have to wait like 10 minutes for finality for, that money to leave you and to go to the store owner. And so, like I said, I kind of like CoinMarketCap. They do have some good data here, and that is Gen 1. So moving on to Gen 2, I know you've heard about Ethereum. It's not quite as popular as Bitcoin, but it is the second generation of utility. And it was created by an individual who was actually an original, Bitcoin maximus. He loved Bitcoin, but he thought that the blockchain technology, it had some more utility, and Bitcoin was kind of lacking. So Vitalik Buterin, at the time, he was 19 when he decided, Bitcoin's awesome, I love this stuff, but we can make it even better. And he decided to create Ethereum. And with that, he made it more than just peer-to-peer transactions. He made this cryptocurrency, this blockchain technology, to allow for smart contracts and essentially decentralized applications. And I know that sounds weird, but essentially what he's allowing this technology to do is create like applications like games, applications like calculators, other things like that. And it's a step further than the original Bitcoin design, which was purely, sending money from point A to point B or being a store of value. And this is more like a computer and the internet is what Vitalik was able to create with Ethereum. So if we look at coin market cap, once again, there's a lot of good data here. You can go to the website, check out the white paper. So the circulating supply as of right now with Ethereum, unlike Bitcoin, there is no cap. So the network can continue to print out new ETH, as it's called, and there's no cap. That could be changed in the future, but as of right now, there's no maximum supply. So that's something to think about. And here's the chart, of course. And then once again, the questions on CoinMarketCap, I think they do a good job. So the founders, there's a couple of founders, but the most popular one is Vitalik Buterin, like I kind of just talked about. And there's other characters, which we'll talk about in future videos. Gavin Wood, you'll hear the name again. Charles Hopkinson. Yeah, of course, you'll hear that name again as well. What makes it unique, and I kind of talked about that, it moved on from the generation one, just sending money from point A to point B, to having smart contracts and allowing decentralized applications. And then how many Ether in circulation right now? Kind of like I just mentioned, there is no cap. How is the network secured? And this is kind of a big thing. So Ethereum initially used proof of work, just like Bitcoin. So having computers or nodes solving these computational problems, but they're shifting to Ethereum 2.0, which should be launched hopefully in 2022, sometime in 2022, so next year, and it's going to move to a proof of stake algorithm. And I'll make a video about the differences between those two, but the most important thing to note right now is that the proof of stake algorithm is a lot more friendly for the environment. And I know that's something that's been brought up quite a bit in the past couple months. Where can you buy it? A little bit of everywhere. So that's Ethereum. So generation one, once again, was Bitcoin. Generation two is Ethereum. And then moving on to the meme coins, Dogecoin. This one was created, and the creator even said it was created as a joke. So he even deliberately misspelled the word doggy or Doge to describe the Shiba Inu dog. And everyone loves Dogecoin because, I mean, hey, it's funny. People didn't take cryptocurrency seriously at first, and now we have this coin with, this awesome dog on there. So at first, it was just a fun thing, but then, popular people like Elon Musk started, tweeting about Dogecoin, and that kind of brought the attention a little bit higher than what it would have been before. Is it a good investment? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think in any future that I can see that, throughout the world or globally, that a Dogecoin or a Shiba Inu, as much as we all love it, can be a serious investment, and we'll be trading Shiba Inu, coins on a day-to-day basis, kind of like Bitcoin. So that's kind of where I seen it at. And once again, looking at CoinMarketCap, it's 24 cents right now, and I know a lot of people are under the impression of, what if it gets to $10? Then I'll be a millionaire if that happens. But you kind of have to look at the market cap, and even right now the market cap, that is $31 billion, or excuse me, $32 billion. We'll look over here, and this is a coin that really has no use case. So there's no way that it's going to be used in a global scale, and it'll just continue to slowly fade away over the years. So there's no real utilization. Ethereum has a use case. It has a bunch of decentralized applications and smart contracts. Bitcoin was the original cryptocurrency, and its use case is a store of value, which has been used, and it's even been stepped up above that now with El Salvador and using it as their official currency. But something like Dogecoin, no use case to support this market cap or even the higher market cap when it was up here at about 68, 70 cents. So you can mine it if you'd like to. The uses, even on CoinMarketCap, before you could tip on Reddit and Twitter, but even Reddit now has its own cryptocurrency, so that kind of scratches the Reddit part. And if you want to tip, you can tip on Twitter apparently. How can you buy it? You can buy it pretty much anywhere now, but there's just not very much use for the meme coins and Dogecoin, but they are still very popular because of the young generations, both the millennials and the Gen Zs. We love to have a good time, and previously finance was nothing but seriousness. You had to wear a suit and tie, but I think Dogecoin is a way to kind of stick it to the bankers and the people on Wall Street. And it is fun, but I think in the long term it'll kind of fade away. So not only Dogecoin, but all the other meme coins that are out there, I would say to stick away from those because they have no long-term use case. If you guys have any other coins or any other questions or want any videos, be sure to let me know, and see you guys next time.